everyone, and welcome back to another look at some of the delicious foods we've been eating around here, or I should say around there, while we were in Florida on vacation. Look how beautiful the scenery is. We had such a great time. I thought it would be fun to film our dinners that we had each night, some of our lunches, breakfast too, because some of them are worth repeating, and I knew this would help me to remember, and I can hopefully duplicate some of these, so I hope you get that same kind of dinner inspiration here today. So it's a what's for dinner with a twist. I hope you enjoy it, and let's get into the video. Alright, so our first stop was for breakfast. We flew into Tampa, so we found a place for breakfast en route to Anna Maria Island. James had chicken and waffles, but it had bacon and an egg on top, so we thought that was kind of fun. He said it was absolutely delicious. I tasted the chicken, it was so tender and yummy. And then I chose a croissant breakfast sandwich. This place made homemade croissants, and it had ham, Swiss, bacon, special sauce, and a tomato slice, and it was delicious. So we were fueled up and ready for the rest of the day. We weren't quite hungry at lunchtime, so we opted to have some ice cream at the Two Scoops ice cream shop. And then for dinner, we went to the Ugly Grouper, and we had this as our appetizer. It was the fried cream tomatoes topped with crab and remoulade. They were so delicious. They were so hot and fresh. And then James got the grouper tacos. I think it's called a cheese fan shell. So it's like a tortilla laid in the pan, I'm assuming, with cheese all around the edge, just lots of burnt cheese on the top. And James is such a burnt cheese guy. This was calling his name. And then I got the grouper bites. They were also delicious. The tartar sauce was good. The french fries were delicious. We really enjoyed the Ugly Grouper for dinner. Okay, this is breakfast this morning. You can see we are on the beach. We're at Longboat Key. We're near Longboat Key. We're at Coquina Beach, actually. So this, I thought would be fun to recreate. So this is a jalapeno popper sub sandwich. It has 3 kinds of cheese. One of those is cream cheese. It has 12 strips of bacon and jalapenos. And we had them add some mayonnaise to it. And I can't remember if there's anything else or not. We didn't do anything but add the mayo. It is really, really good. And this is from Publix. So this might be fun to recreate later when we get home. Okay, gonna be having a good day today, clearly. Alright, and on this night we decided to go to the Seafood Shack for dinner. It's in the old historic Cortez fishing village. Beautiful, beautiful scenery all the way around. We had a delicious meal. I had the spicy clam chowder and coconut shrimp. I chose 2 things off the appetizer menu for my dinner. And then James had basically it's like a fried shrimp basket, I think is what they called it. It came with some delicious fresh caught shrimp, fries, and he chose the coleslaw. And we thoroughly enjoyed our dinner this night. And we finished the evening by watching the sunset out here on the dock area, the marina, all the pretty boats. The sunsets were so beautiful, and of course, picture taking session with James always ends with that pose, so he's always making me laugh. Alright, and on this day we decided to go exploring in Sarasota. We ended up eating at the Der Dutchman, which is a delicious restaurant. We've eaten at Der Dutchman many times in various places. We always eat there when we are in Holmes County, Ohio. Their salad bar is amazing. It's an Amish Mennonite style restaurant buffet. So I had salad and some chicken and some fresh roasted turkey. It was so yummy. We just really enjoyed our meal there as always. For dinner that evening, it was kind of a late dinner. We wanted to grill while we were there, and sorry the lighting's not the greatest, but we had a nice little grill there at our Airbnb, so we decided to grill. So we picked up some yummy ground beef patties. They were already kind of seasoned and they were just really good. And so James got the little charcoal grill all going, and it was just a really nice evening. It was perfect for grilling, and he did such a good job. The burgers were already seasoned. I think they were the Wahlburger burgers, and he put some extra seasoning on there, got the charcoal briquettes all ready, and made us a delicious dinner. We were pretty tired out that day, so it was nice to just stay in, have dinner in our jammies. It was perfect.
Special donuts do you have?
Snickerdoodle.
Alright, so we'll have 3 regular and 1 snickerdoodle.
Okay. Cash or card today?
One of my bucket list things for this trip was to find Peachy's Donut Truck in our area, and we did. We got some original and the Snickerdoodle, which was the flavor of the month. I cannot describe how delicious these donuts are. I consider myself a donut connoisseur. And we have a favorite donut that we get when we are at the Covered Bridge Festival. They are made by Amish ladies in Bridgeton is where we get them. This was a cross between those and a Krispy Kreme. So delicious. If you are ever in this area in Florida, look up Peachy's Donut Truck and go get yourself one of the best donuts you'll ever taste. We had several recommendations to have a nice dinner out at the waterfront, and we could not have been more pleased with our table. We were on the porch, literally right across from the ocean. It was so amazing. This is our table. There is the ocean. What more could you ask for? Well, to top it off, the view, that was amazing, was our dinner. This was so good. I had the lobster bisque for starter, and James had the Manhattan clam chowder. He absolutely loved his, and I loved mine. We are both big fans of this type of soup, these types of soups, so this hit the spot. And then my dinner was so amazing. It was fried rice with pan-seared scallops and fried pork belly. And then it had kimchi. I had them serve that on the side. James chose the catch of the day, which was grouper, and it had a chipotle glaze and like a wild rice medley, some fresh snow peas. He loved his as well. I highly recommend this restaurant. I would have that meal multiple times. It was so delicious. Now, this restaurant here is called Mission Barbecue, and we actually ate here twice. And what is happening right now is every day at noon, they play the national anthem, and everyone that works there, all the staff, stops what they're doing and stands, one at each corner and then everywhere else throughout the restaurant. And everyone inside just got up. We all put our hand on our heart. We faced the flag, and they played the national anthem. And that was just so neat. In addition to that, their food is amazing. Our first visit, the guy that waited on us was so kind. He told us about this, so we knew that they did this. He also gave us a coupon for a free sandwich. That particular lunch that we were there, he gave us a free peach cobbler to try. And so we went back. We had our coupon for a free sandwich, but we went back to use that, of course. But James said it was the best brisket he ever had, and he's a brisket connoisseur. So we thoroughly enjoyed this restaurant. There's the brisket sandwich with some fries. I had the same thing. Absolutely delicious. And we had the peach cobbler both times. This one he gave us for free when we went back. We got another one. So the second visit, we just happened to be there at noon. We didn't even know it was noon. So that was so neat to be able to take part in that. All right, here we are for our last night before we head home. We wanted to try out this German restaurant. My husband James is a big fan of German food, so we went to the Old Hamburg Schnitzel House. This is our appetizer, the pretzels with the mustard. And then for my dinner, I chose the pork schnitzel, which is one of my favorites, some sauerkraut, and those delicious spätzle or spatzel noodles. And then James chose one of the three house specialties. This was the beef stroganoff, and it had nice, juicy, tender pieces of steak over those spatzel noodles. He absolutely loved it. And then we also had dessert, Black Forest cake, and James ordered a cappuccino. It was the perfect meal to end a wonderful week of vacation. We absolutely had a wonderful time together. And I hope you enjoyed seeing all of these delicious foods that we had. The day that we got ready to come home, we waited in the plane for 2 hours before they cleared us because it was storming so bad. And so this is my extremely happy face that we were going to get to fly home once they cleared us. So we had a great time. I hope you enjoyed seeing these meals. Thank you so much for always watching, your comments. If you haven't subscribed, would love to have you around here. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoy yummy food on vacation, and I'll see you guys in the next one.